the world was doomed. And yes, you're asking why I'm discussing this with you? Well, there is more to that, which I'll be going over. Certainly in this part of my explanation. This one was the simplest of all. And Mortimer provided me with what looked like a breathalyzer. Only one human remained. I saw little reason to prolong this human suffering, and that was the general message that fate left me. I could see what end was coming for me as well.
The last day, Grim. The last choice. So, how did you choose?
I decided to get to the point and said, death, of course.
As is appropriate. No need to prolong the suffering of the last one. We are not cruel, after all.
I found that hard to believe and asked, what went wrong? I still don't get it for some reason.
Really, Grim? Honestly, this is not like rocket science. It should seem fairly obvious I caused the end times, yes? The great dying is by my design. It is true, I do not love humanity, not a bit. But why, you ask?
I then said, I didn't, but sure, go ahead.
I have grown tired of it all. This tedious existence, these humans, the endless tirade of death. It is all meaningless, you see. An endless loop of monotony that I cannot escape, that we cannot escape. Do you know how long I have been doing this? I barely remember myself. I am exhausted and sick of it all. I wish to stop, but no one can leave until the job is done. But if the great dying claimed them all, then I could be free and claim the rest I deserve. So, I helped the great dying along, piece by piece. No need for an equilibrium. This office will not be necessary, and we can all fade away.
Well, you sure got me. Never saw this coming.
How is that even possible? It boggles the mind. Off you go, Grim. Do what you wish with these final hours. We will not be meeting again.
Fellow traveler, that was fun, wasn't it? The choices, the excitement. Admittedly, ye did largely screw everything up. The world is in shambles and all. Can't really change that. But I can offer a new cycle. A turn of the hourglass, and ye shall be set upon a path in a fresh timeline. A parallel world, so to speak. There ye will again find every friend and enemy, hope and error. Knowledge and loot will remain, of course. Otherwise, 'tis the eternal recurrence of all things.
Mortimer offered me a chance to rectify my mistake. I accepted it.
Lemon, spice, and human eyes. These were the ingredients chosen to make the perfect little Grim.
Finally, the new spawn has awoken. What a momentous day. I am honored to welcome you into our world. Spawn. Hang on. Spawn number 50. I am Fate. I am the keeper of world order.
I knew his game now, but I had to act otherwise. I asked, "Where am I? What is this?"
Straight to the point? Great. You are in my office, here to work as a Grim Reaper. Welcome to your new job as an overseer of Cosmopolis City Subdivision 4, the Sun County Wine Region. I know what you are thinking, and yes, your assignment is choosing humans who have to die. Pretty standard stuff. As it is your first day, try to get to know the system, and do not destroy the world, yes? Gallows humor, you see? Right, yes. Clear?
I knew what he meant, but I said, "Okay, whatever you say, boss."
Delightful. I appreciate solid work ethics and a dedication to the craft. Remember, the fate of the world lies in your hands. Humans march towards the great dying. They always teeter on the precipice, creating endless chaos. We keep humans from falling off. We establish the equilibrium and keep the chaos in check. For that reason, your actions will have consequences.
I was fully aware of this. I asked, "All right, where do I work?"
I will show you your workplace right away. Follow me. One more thing. This will be your 7-day evaluation period. When the week is done, you will be assessed. One week to show us what you are made of, Reaper.
So far, we have a student and a music teacher. The student is big on intensive physical activity. The music teacher, helps disabled children. And one of them had to die this day. I knew how bad it would get later. But that would be sometime in the future. Right now, there was a decision of which one had to die. And in this case, I chose yes. Based on the light showed nothing insightful. So with this one, I had to use my best judgment. The music teacher or the students. The student would die, and the music teacher would live. Prosperity increased while peace decreased. This would need to change long term if I was to change the outcome.
Oh, the new Death Spawn. Welcome. How was your first day?
Maintaining the act, I said, "Okay, I guess."
Good, good. I understand it may take time to get acclimated. Everyone goes through that phase. Remember, lives are on the line. I see exactly one person perished today, as tasked. Did you figure out the best choice?
I said to fate, I did.
To be honest, I gave a simple one to begin with. There was no best choice. Sometimes none of the options are good. Not for everyone. Such is the unfortunate, indisputable, incontrovertible, ironclad law of cosmos. Questions?
I said, nope, I'm ready for anything.
Keep your eye on the letter for future guidelines, and keep up the good work. A new day awaits. Off you go now.
Well, I was better prepared than I was the first time around.
Welcome back, good customer. 'Tis nice of ye to visit me emporium again. Though I may have little to provide ye.
I guess I now know what really makes you infamous. I said to Mortimer that day.
Oh, tales of me exploits have finally reached your ears, matey. Try not to worry about it. The paths we travel are not manifest, but full of many twists and turns. Do take a gander at the items old Mortimer has remaining.
The death and deaths that resulted in the previous day's decision certainly drove the conspiracy nuts crazy. And one from an industrial or engineering background had to die this day. An industrial right. Well, that counts. A chemist. A risk taker. That hinted at chaos. What about the other two? Although this unemployed alcoholic appeared to be a bringer of chaos, they were neither, so they would not die. As for this one, they were an electrician. I decided that one should live. The reasoning for that? Well, an industrial chemist. They sounded like they could cause more damage. As in damage on a much larger scale. And as far as ecology was concerned, that was the wise move, although sparing the electrician and the unemployed individual, that had an adverse effect on health and peace.
Grim, how was the second day on the job?
To avoid arousing suspicion, I said, "Good."
Good. So, did you follow the rules properly?
I said, "Maybe. I don't really know."
Everything looks in order, as far as I can tell. And it is my job to tell these things. Continue the good work, and do not let tough choices get you down.
I said, "Sounds great."
Great indeed. We could use more spawns with your attitude. Rest well. You will need it. See you soon.
I had to bide my time. As it was too soon to act too overtly.
Prepare for a perilous adventure on the ocean of quality merchandising.
That electrician might have caused some problems with faulty wiring, but compared to what could have happened with that industrial chemist, it could have been worse. 2 humans must die this day. We have a non-commissioned officer, and a politician. And it turned out that their death would be beneficial for peace. So they would be the first to die. As for the others, I had yet to decide. Columba Hunter. Not good for ecology, but good for peace. And peace could use a boost at this point. And then we have a valet of questionable morality. The light was not that insightful. As for this automotive engineer, again, good for peace, but not so good for ecology. I decided not to risk it and go with the choice I made before with that one. That still left 2. The non-commissioned officer or the valet of questionable morality. In this case, I had to use my best judgment. Not a difficult Actually, it is a difficult decision considering what I've been through. The non-commissioned officer survived, and the valet died, which brought prosperity. I would need to improve ecology at some point.
Grim, my latest spawn. 3 days you have been with us. How do you feel?
Continuing the act, I said, fine, more or less.
Good. One has to focus on their tasks and avoid needless emotionality. It helps maintain composure in our stressful line of work. Now, let me take a look at the files you sent in today. Right. Everything looks to be in order. You have followed the rules and marked the correct amount of profiles. There really is not much else to say. You may leave. See you tomorrow.
I decided to do some shopping before ending the day.
Well, blow me down, lad. 'Tis the arcane fibbledy scoop of some wizard whose name I ne'er got. All clicks and crackles and bibbles and bops. Found it scale in a tower, used as a rat trap. The wee buggers couldn't get enough of it. Playing so hard they forgot about frivolous things, like food or sleep. 'Tis a remedy for restless fingers and idle hands.
I felt that things were going much better than they did the first time around. But as the first time around proved, that was something that could change quicker than expected. But at least I wouldn't go blind this second time round.